students, welcome to GDCA College channel. I am Dr. Ashok Jogdan. Today we will see expected questions for paper number 6, that is cooperative banking and other credit societies. So this video will be of remaining 4 sections for paper number 6, which will be expected questions for 2026 examination. In this video, we will see all the required details of what you can do in the examinations, like do's and don'ts for a particular paper actually, and how can you divide your time. There are 3 hour times for a particular paper actually, so you can divide that time in proper manner and you can actually get good result. Anyways, we will check everything in this video. So without wasting time, let's get started then.
ध्येय नवीन समोर दिसतंय, बँकिंगचं स्वप्न पूर्ण होणार.
GDCA ची साथ जिंकायची ही वाट, यशाची गॅरंटी आता सुरुवात. GDCA कॉलेज
हो भविष्य उज्ज्वल,
GDCA कॉलेज
मिळणार यश.
सहकार आणि बँकिंग करिअर घडवा खास, GDCA कॉलेज देतंय यशाचा विश्वास.
GDCA paper number 6 expected questions part 2. We have seen part 1 already. So this is part 2 of same paper, and we're going to see in this video expected questions. We have seen true or false in last video. Now we're going to see from here on like section 5, all the remaining sections 5, 6, 7, 8. And other sections as well, including everything. So section 5, write a short notes on with minimum 50 words requirement. So this question comes every year in question number 2, which carries 20 marks. Write any 4 short notes, each of 50 words answers. At least you have to write 5.5 to 6 points for each short note. So that carries 5 marks actually. So it is again, I'm telling you, quality over quantity. So that is very important in short notes. So in short notes, always remember this. Quantity is not important. Quality is important. Quality points you have to mention. Number 1, SWIFT, that is a Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, which is called SWIFT. And SWIFT code also. Actually, you might have seen on your passbook, there is the SWIFT code for every account holder in India or bank, we can say. So that SWIFT code is used for international or the foreign fund transfer or international transfers, we can say. SWIFT is a what will be the answer? SWIFT is a global network for a secure financial messaging between banks worldwide. Founded in 1973, it enables banks to send payment instructions, transfer funds, and communicate transactions details securely. India uses SWIFT for international banking transaction. It replaced a slower telex system and is used by over now more than 200 countries so far. Number 2, KYC, know your customers norms actually. So KYC is a mandatory banking process to verify the identity and address of the customer before opening accounts. Banks collect documents like Aadhaar, PAN card, passport, etc. KYC prevents money laundering, financing of terrorism, and fraudulent activities. RBI made KYC mandatory for all banks under anti-money laundering guidelines. So this much you have to write if short notes are coming. Number 3, clearinghouse. A clearinghouse is an arrangement where interbank checks and other instruments are exchanged between members' bank and net balance are settled. It reduces the need for physical cash movement. RBI operates a clearinghouse in major cities. NACH, that is National Automated Clearing Houses, is the modern electronic clearing system in India. Number 4, 3-tier cooperative credit structure. What will be the answer for this? India has a 3-tier cooperative credit structure like number 1, state cooperative bank at a state level, number 2, district central cooperative bank at a district level, and number 3, PACS at a village level, taluka level. This structure channelize the credit from NABARD through Apex Bank to ultimate borrowers, farmers, and rural poor. Number 5, overdraft facilities. What will be the answer for a particular question? Overdraft is a facility where a current account holder can withdraw more than the balance in the account up to a pre-approved limit. Interest is charged on the overdrawn amount only. It is a short-term credit facility given by banks to businesses, customers to meet working capital needs. Number 6, types of loans here asked. So we have just mentioned types of loans here actually. So if you want, you can write one-liner for every type of loans. Bank provides number 1, term loan, that is short term, medium term, long term loans. Number 2, demand loans, repayable on demand. Number 3, cash credit against the security. Number 4, overdraft against current account. Number 5, agricultural loans, crop loans, and land development loans. Number 6, personal loans. Number 7, housing loans. Number 8, educational loans. These are the types of loans. There are 8 main types actually. Now, number 7, QR code in banking. QR code, that is quick response code, is a 2-dimensional barcode used for digital payments. Customers can scan codes using mobile apps like Google Pay, Phone Pay, Beam to make instant payment. It works under UPI, that is Unified Payments Interface. QR codes eliminates needs to share bank details manually and making payments fast, secure, and contactless. So this is the very important. Now, since the QR code banking is nowadays, it's been a part of our life, day-to-day life, we can say. So now here we don't need to get some bank details and to add and all those things. There is no necessary or no need for a particular thing. So if we scan any QR code for payments, or let's take an example, if you go to dairy and buy some milk, and if you want to pay there, you can pay by cash as well, no problem. But still, if there is a QR code available at every shop now, so you can just scan it from any your UPI apps and you can make the payment. UPI apps, like whatever UPI apps nowadays you have. So these are 3 I have mentioned: GPay, PhonePe, and Beam. Other payment gateways are also there in market actually. So from that you can make the payment through QR banking. So this is how it works. Number 8, internet banking risks. So previously we saw internet banking benefits and other things actually, what the use of internet banking, we can say, and what are the risks now in short notes. Internet banking risks includes number 1, phishing, that is fake websites stealing passwords. Number 2, malware software stealing data. Number 3, man in the middle attack. Number 4, social engineering frauds. Number 5, password thefts. Safety measures: use strong passwords, never share OTP to anyone. So this is very important now. So now recently there has been case actually, it's been I think 5 or 6 days ago in Mumbai or somewhere else, I don't remember hardly, but there was a case actually which happened there, and more than near about 73 lakh of her amount has been vanished, we can say, from her account, and still nothing happened, because the people who did fraud, they told her that your number was found in the Pulwama attack contact list. So due to which she thought of like, let believe, and then everything happened. So that's what it is nowadays happening. So make sure that do not share your OTP with anyone or banking details to anyone. Also try to use secure network for transactions and to operate internet banking, anything in nowadays. So or else use authorized bank apps only. Check HTTPS, use official bank apps only, enable 2-factor authentication. So that's our more important. So if you are an SBI user, so for SBI users, there is the net banking, we can say. So in net banking nowadays, what happened? Previously, it was like you just have to put your username and password, and you are able to log in your account. But now there is two-factor authentication nowadays. So how it is work? Like you enter your password, ID password, and you'll get OTP to log in actually in your account. So that will come to your registered mobile number with bank. So there is the again more importantly very low risk actually. Still, we got to be safe as well. So make sure do not save your password on any website anywhere. So any password, so that you should avoid. So these are the risk actually. So but again, there are solutions as well. Number 9, doubtful assets. A doubtful assets is a bank loan classified as NPA for more than 12 months. Recovery of such loans is highly doubtful. Bank must make higher provisions for doubtful debts or assets compared to substandard assets. If the asset cannot be recovered at all, it is further classified as loss assets. Number 10, mixed banking. Mixed banking refers to a banking system where banks combines both commercial banks, deposits, lending, and investment banking, that is underwriting securities, holding shares in companies. These all activities called as mixed banking. We got to write definition in that as well. It is practiced in Germany. Pure commercial banking separates these activities actually. So this is the most important point of mixed banking. RBI prefers pure commercial banking in India to avoid conflicts of interest. So this is the main reason why RBI prefers pure commercial banking. These are the 10 short notes. So you got to read it properly and make sure you will learn everything proper manner. So section number 6 actually. So for exam, there are strategies and scoring guide we have made for you actually. So how to attempt GDCA paper smartly. So here, total time is of 3 hours. Total marks for 100 marks, and if you follow the sequence for maximum marks, so you can get at least if you know the answers properly, so you will get good marks actually. Recommended time allocation actually. So there is the what I have done is I created some a format actually. So in that format, if you do your work, so you can get good marks actually. Question 1A, abbreviations that carries 5 marks. And if you give at least 5 to 6 minutes to that, not much more than that. Then number 1B, question number 1B, which is fill in the blanks for 5 marks, 5 minutes or 6 minutes, not much more than that. Question number 1C, true or false, 10 marks. You should give 15, 16 minutes, and not much more time than that. Question number 2, write short notes, any 4 for 20 marks, and you should give 30 minutes time to write entire thing. And question number 3, for 150 words answers, you write any 3. For 30 marks, you should give 45 minutes for that. And for long answers, any 30 marks, give at least 50 to 55 minutes time. And for revision, what are the things are there if you want to write extra short notes additional, so you can write that as well. So for that, you have 10 minutes left. This is how you can follow actually, but this is what we have done is we have made from my point of view. You can divide this in your ways as well, but you should divide likewise. So make sure that you will divide your time accordingly. Okay, so we will see that this video we will see time division as well for all subjects. So how can you divide your time? But in another video actually there will be a coming video for that as well. Then sequence to follow. So if again I have made some sequence to follow for particular paper. Start with question 1A, that is abbreviations. Never leave any blank. Guess If unsure, if unsure, make any educational guesses actually. So that is very important. So, but never leave it blank. Then start question 1B, fill in the blanks. These are direct factual answers actually. So you have to write, but again, this you should not leave blank as well. Then start question 2, choose any short notes. You must know the best, and those short notes you should write. Like, if there is the short notes, if coming, like write a short note on internet banking, you can write that if you know the best. So whatever things are there, then RBI and all. So these are the short notes you can write neatly in 50 words actually. So not much more than that, because here again, if you write in detail and all, so it will just uh, waste your time actually. Then start question 4 for long answer first, because when your mind is fresh, just drink water and then start actually with fresh mind. And this carries 30 marks. So there are only 2 you have to write out of 3 or 4, whatever given. Then question number 3, medium answers, that is of 150 words answers. And last, you should write question 1C, true or false, with reasoning. So this is how I have created a sequence, but you can create as per your requirement. But make sure that you start your paper with question number 1 at any cost. So write question number 1, and then you write, like, let's say question number 2 best, write question number, then question number 4, you write question number 4, and then last you can write question number 1B, 1C, likewise. So it is up to you. Okay. So if you follow the sequence, if you understood very well, you can write accordingly. Next, important abbreviations for question number 1A. So what are the important abbreviations we can say? Short forms and their full forms accordingly. Number 1, NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. Then 2, MSCB, Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank, PAX, Primary Agricultural Cooperative Credit Society. DCCB, District Central Cooperative Bank, RBI, Reserve Bank of India, NPA, Non-Performing Assets, CRR, Cash Reserve Ratio, SLR, Statutory Liquidity Ratio, CRAR or CRAR, Capital to Risk Weighted Asset Ratio, DICGC, Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation, SARFAESI, Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest Act. So remember this very well. I have told you many a time. SWIFT, Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, KYC, Know Your Customer, ATM, Automated Teller Machine, RTGS, Real-Time Gross Settlement, NEFT, National Electronic Funds Transfer, NHB, National Housing Bank, SIDBI, that is SIDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India, NDDB, that is National Dairy Development Board, NCDC, National Cooperative Development Corporation, IMF, International Monetary Fund, SEBI, Securities and Exchange Board of India, DRT, Debt Recovery Tribunal, CRISIL, that is CRISIL, Credit Rating Information Service of India Limited, RTGS, Real-Time Gross Settlement. So again, this I've written 2 times actually. LAN, Local Area Network, IDBI, Industrial Development Bank of India, NRI, Non-Resident Indian, ICICI, Industrial Credit and Investment Corporation of India, RRB, that is Regional Rural Bank. So these are the mostly asked abbreviations. Section number 7, that is 7-day revision plan for you. So how I have divided, or I have given you a proper plan actually. So you can plan according to your schedule. There is no issue, but you should plan by your convenient time. Again, I'm telling you, see, these are the 7-week or 7-day plan I am giving you, which is very important. Again, this is why it is important, because day, if you start your day fresh, actually, early morning, if you read or if you try to write. I'm telling you one more thing, actually. So if you are able to do that, because early morning, if you try to study, that will be very important, actually. Because why I'm telling you, because early morning, everything, it's fresh, actually. So there is no disturbance in early morning. So you wake up with fresh mind, fresh mood, and then you start your study. So it will be a direct signal to your brain that and it will be you will be able to recall, actually, in examination. But again, you can divide your time accordingly, because everyone is working nowadays. So you can divide your time accordingly. So whatever things or whatever time is comfortable or convenient to you, you can choose, and you can plan your day, actually. So this is the 7-day plan for revision, actually. So I'm giving you this plan for this subject, particular subject, and another plan for all the subjects also. I'll be giving it to you. So last week before the exam, follow this plan strictly if you are able to. Day one, negotiable instruments. This question will be 100% there in the examination, because every year this has been asked. Revise, check definition, parties, types, and crossing. Revise bill of exchange definition, parties, features, and dishonor. Revise a promissory note definition of parties and other things as well. So these are the important things what we can see. Revise differences table, that is check versus bill. Practice write true false about previous year's papers, actually, that is already given to you. You can practice that as well. On day two, RBI and credit controls. Memorize 8 functions of RBI in 2 categories. Memorize quantitative and qualitative credit control tools. Remember CRR, SLR, repo, reserve repo, bank rates, and practice write 500 words answers on RBI functions. So this is very important. 100% this question will be there in examination in 500 words about RBI. Functions of RBI. So you have to read, you have to remember at any cost, or memorize at any cost. On day three, NABARD, RRB, and agricultural credit. Revise NABARD establishment 1982, 12th July 1982, actually. So objectives, 3 types of functions. NABARD means, like, full form again, the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development of India, you can say, or rural development. Established on 12th July 1982. So remember this at any cost. Objectives, 3 types of functions of NABARD. Then revise RRB, establishment of RRB 1975, ownership with central government 50%, then 15% state government, and 35% other cooperative institutions and their functions. Revise institutional and non-institutional agricultural credit. Revise PACS, primary agricultural credit societies, roles and functions, objectives as well. So on day four, cooperative banking structure, revise 3-tier structure, that is SCB, DCCB, and PACS. Revise MSCB functions and organizations. Then revise urban cooperative banks, revise DICGC functions, and revise Banking Regulation Act provisions. Day 5, you must read or revise NPA, SARFAESI, and Basel norms. So this is very important. Revise NPA definition and also remember 90 days, then NPA applies. Classification, substandards, doubtful, and loss. Revise causes and effects of as well as remedies of NPA. Revise SARFAESI Act. SARFAESI's long form is Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002, actually. So this is what's full form is. Full form, purpose, and a process, actually. Revise Basel 1 and Basel 2 norms, capital adequacy. Revise ARC, asset reconstruction companies, and DRT. On day 6, IT in banking, clearinghouse, internet banking, revise internet banking, advantages, risk, safety measures, revise clearinghouse functions, importance and NASH, revise SWIFT, RTGS, NEFT, UPI, QR code, revise KYC norms, purpose, documentations, revise cyber fraud preventions, do's and don'ts. On day 7, revision day, all abbreviations, fill in the blanks, true or false. Revise all abbreviations from the full list of 30 plus abbreviations. Revise all true false statement with reason. Revise important, fill in the blanks, facts. Practice attempting paper in 3R actually. So again, I'm telling you, previous year question papers are there already. You call us, we'll give it to you. So you should practice that, solve in 3 hours. Check dates for RBI 1935, NABARD 1982, Banking Regulation Act 1949. So these are the important. And again, for you to remember actually, so important dates to remember: RBI establishment 1st April 1935, nationalization of 14 commercial banks on 19th July 1969, NABARD establishment 12th July 1982, Banking Regulation Act 1949, RRB Act 1976, SARFAESI Act. SARFAESI means, I already told you 3-4 times, that is securitization and reconstruction of financial assets and enforcement of security interests. I'm telling you again because this is the question which will be there in examination. 2002, SBI established on 1955. Section 8, last section, why students fail and how to avoid that things. So common mistakes actually student make is leaving abbreviations blank. Easy. You lost their 5 marks. Don't leave any abbreviations blank. Write educational guesses. Writing true or false without giving a reason. Here again, you will lose 5 marks. Choosing wrong question in question number 3, question number 4. Choose topic you know the best. Writing a very long introduction instead of getting to the answer. So again, avoid a long introduction. As I told you, hardly 1 or 2 liner. 2 liners mostly will be comfortable, and conclusion will be of 2 liners at least. So these are the very important points we can say. So do not write introduction very long. So that is one of the suggestion for you. Not using headings and subheadings in answers. Headings and subheadings means types of, let's take an example, introduction, then suppose a question asked about RBI's functions and their features. So RBI introduction, then you will write functions of RBI, and then you will write the other things, and then conclusion likewise. So whatever things asked in the question accordingly. Writing too many questions, that is 5 short notes instead of 4. So there again waste of time. So you will get less time for long answers. Not writing conclusion in long answers. Always make sure that you will write conclusion in long answer, ignoring important dates. 1935, 1969, 1982, 1949. Confusing between DCCB district with PAX, that is village taluka level. So don't get confused. Mixing up with CRR and SLR definitions. So almost similar definitions are there for CRR and SLR. So do not get confused or do not mix those definitions with each other. How to score high. I know again, this is also very important. I'll give you a separate video on this, but yeah, just to make you understand in this video. Always attempt all questions, never skip question number 1, as I told you earlier already. Use headings for every answers in capital letters. Always mention, here you can say, you can check here actually. I have mentioned headings in capital letters. So headings all capital letters. Because why I'm telling you, because examiner looks for a structured answer actually. So make sure that your presentation is very good actually. So underline key terms like NABARD, NPA, SARFAESI, CRR, SLR, and their dates, whatever dates are there. Write conclusion for question 3 and question 4. That is question 3 for 150 marks and words, and question 4 500 words. Use tables for comparison, that is checks versus bills, commercial versus cooperative banks. So use always table for that, and also on what basis you gonna compare that thing. So that is also you gonna make in examination. Write specific numbers, 90 days and for NPA, 1935 for RBI, 1982 for NABARD. For true or false, write true or false in capital letters. True if true, write in capital letters. If false, write in capital letters. Or you can underline your answer. And also write 2-3 liner reason for true and false. Why true and why false. In short notes, use proper format, definition, features, and uses. So again, here you have to act very smartly because short note is always not about quantity, it is about quality. So make sure that you will write quality points only. Definition, features, and uses. Okay. Revise abbreviations on the last night before the examination. We can say drink water, stay calm, and read paper twice before starting. Also, that as I told you, this paper will be in two languages, Marathi and English. So to get you idea about the questions, and just drink water, stay calm, and write your paper. Okay. Then again, I'm again giving you top 10 short passing questions which will be there in examination. If you prepare only these 10, you can pass in the exam comfortably. So number 1, functions of RBI, 500 words. Then number 2, objectives and functions of NABARD, 500. NPA definition, cause and effect, remedies, checks, types of check, crossing, parties, a short note plus true or false. Then 5, three-tier cooperative credit structure. Number 6, all abbreviations for 30 marks, common ones. Number 7, credit control method of RBI. Number 8, internet banking, advantages and risks. Number 9, clearing house functions and importance. And 10, all true or false with reason, practice, at least 15 plus statements. So make sure that. Then section 9, fill in the blanks and their quick responses. So this question will be in question number 1B for 5 marks. These are direct factual questions. So memorize all these facts. So what will be the statement? So again, these are the repetitive statements asked so far. So you have to remember all the statements. Number 1, RBI was established in the year 1st April 1935. Nationalization of foreign commercial banks took place on 19 July 1969. Bank Regulation Act was made applicable to cooperative banks in 1966. NABARD was established on 12th July 1982. So again, here do not get confused in between dates and year. So again, if somewhere asked date, mention date. Ask if somewhere asked a year, mention year. Head office of RBI was moved from Kolkata to Mumbai. Again, I told you this question might be tricky actually. So in the RBI's the question we saw in previous video, so that is very important. RBI's head office is in Mumbai nowadays, but it was moved from Kolkata to Mumbai in 1937. Loan holder is digest of banker, its debitor. Unit Trust of India was established in year of 1964. National Level Agricultural Development Bank in India is NABARD. RBI was nationalized in 1949. Dash is Apex Banks for Rural Agricultural Credit, that is NABARD. RRBs are the operations since 1975. The word banco is derived from the language Italian-German language, we can say Italian-German. Rectification report is prepared by the auditor. Dash is Apex Bank for state level Maharashtra, that is MSCB, Maharashtra State Cooperative Bank. RBI Act came into force with the effect from 1st January 1935. First priority for credit given by cooperative society is to dash sector, that is agricultural sector. In Maharashtra, long-term agricultural credit is provided by dash, that is Maharashtra State Cooperative Agricultural and Rural Development Bank, that is MSCARDB. A bill payable only if certain conditions are fulfilled is called conditional bill. Dash draws and signs are the promissory notes, that is makers, that is promisor, we can say. A cooperative bank in India are licensed under the Dash Act, Banking Regulation Act 1949. So these are the fill in the blanks you have to remember at any cost. So make sure that you will remember all the fill in the blanks for coming examination. So all the best for your examination in coming May 2026. You write well, and GDCA college wishes you best of luck actually. Again, I'm telling you one last time, remember RBI, NABARD, negotiable instruments, and cooperative structure. Here you will get 60 plus marks guaranteed in these four topics. So make sure that you will write properly. Okay, so I'll give you a separate video on this actually in coming week or coming days. Attempt all questions, never leave anything blank, use headings, subheadings properly, and underline the key words of a particular answer. So you do this and you will get good result.
That's all about part 2 of remaining questions or sections, we can say. Remaining 4 sections we have seen in this video. How can you write the paper, or how can you divide your time? So I hope you found it very helpful and informative. So how can you write your exam? So there are more videos coming up for exam tips and time management in examinations. So how can you manage your time, 3-hour time for a particular question? How much time you have to give for a particular question? So that we will check in a proper manner in coming videos. If you found this video informative, please like, share with your friends, colleagues, and who are appearing May 2026 examinations. If you have any doubts, queries, do call us or visit us to our address, which is already on Google, or I'll give you address as well if you call us on the number. So in person we can meet, we can discuss more in detail, and this video might be helpful for other people as well. Please do share with them. So we'll see you in next video with more updated information about different subject. Till then, namaskar.